Happy Friday! I just finished my workout and I wanted to send a quick message about workouts. You guys all did so well this week, checking in and doing that first habit. But I saw a lot of different varying responses about the workouts. So I wanted to see how everybody was making out with the PN workouts or just working out in general. So a couple of things that keep coming up in my mind as to reasons that people do not work out. And I'm not saying that you have to. Obviously, that is your choice. But one would be motivation, finding the motivation to work out. Number two would be finding the time to work out. Number three would be finding the energy to work out. And those are all like intermixed. So, motivation, number one. Let's talk a little bit about motivation. So, curious if you did that destination postcard lesson, the one where you want to find a picture of something of where you want to be in 1 year. Okay? I do think that having a visual is very helpful, whether it be somewhere you want to go, something you want to accomplish, something you want to look like, something you want to wear, something you want to do with your family. Okay, that might be all you need. I'm going to show you mine actually at the end of this, which could be interesting, but it's very personal, but you guys share with me. So I'm going to share my destination postcard with you. If you are somebody that needs to be motivated by rewards, why not set up a healthy reward for yourself? If I work out, do my workouts this week, I'm going to reward myself with a smoothie from Booster Juice, or I'm going to reward myself with a massage. I'm going to reward myself with a blankety blank, something healthy, okay? My reward is often just that I allow myself to watch like a Netflix show while I work out. And that's awesome. It's literally the time that I work out, I get to watch Netflix, and I feel like that's a little reward. The other thing that motivates me is music. So I put music on and I put it on loud. The kids know when I'm working out. I just had it on right now, super loud, and they love it. They come down and they dance and have fun with it. That's another thing. And that kind of ties in with time, is don't be afraid to work out with your kids around or people around, or to leave the dinner table and say, I'm going to clean up the dishes later, but I'm going to go do my workout right now. My kids this was actually a really tough one for me. And I started when the kids were babies, is like, I worked out when I could have been playing with them. And they just learned that was time, like right now they're upstairs playing, and this is mommy's time to work out. And sometimes they do it with me, sometimes they don't do it with me. It's completely up to them, but so you're allowed to do that, okay? Time. So having time. When are you going to make time? So what I encourage you to do is the night before, think about I'm going to do my workout tomorrow. When am I going to do it? And then sticking to it like an appointment, like something that's important to you. Okay, because I feel like it's the first thing people will drop. Sleep. How many of you will I'll just stay up a little bit later to get such and such done, and people will drop workouts, and that's not fair to you. Okay, would you miss other things? Would you miss your kid's soccer game now? You're like, we gotta get to soccer on time. So do the same thing for yourself. So find what works for you, as far as look at the morning. Could I get up a little bit earlier? Could I make my morning routine shorter? Could I fit 20 minutes into that morning routine? Could I? Try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Look at your day at work. Can I work out at work? Okay, and I know that might be like a mind explosion for people, but you're allowed to. Tim and I both work in the fitness and wellness industry. And guess what? You're allowed to work out at work. If they don't have a space for it, you go outside. You do it in your office. You find a conference room and you tell people, hey, I'm going to be starting to work out 3 days a week. Does anybody want to do it with me? People will probably be like, whoa, you could do that? Or like, yes, awesome, let's go for a walk. Like, people want to do that. If they shame you about it, that's their own problem. Okay, you're going to be the one that's getting fitter while they're choosing not to, and they're going for donuts and McDonald's or whatever. So if you're a manager or you're a leader or people look up to you at work, let them know this is something that I'm going to start doing and you're welcome to join me. I bet you that would get people pretty fired up. Something to think about anyway. You don't have to. Afternoons, evenings, okay? Walk in the door. You've just been sitting for 40 minutes in the car. Walk in the door, straight into it. It's a possibility. Right after dinner, another possibility. When you kind of have that, you're having that like slow time after dinner, another possibility. And then in the evening, you do have a little bit of like an awake period from like 8 to 10, unless you're absolutely exhausted, obviously, then you don't. But you do have a normal sort of rise in your body temperature. So some people, if you're a night owl, that might be a time right then. Okay, so there's a bunch of different options. And again, feel free to tell people this is something I'm doing and this is important to me. And I'm going to actually do this first before I cook dinner or before I cut the grass, do the laundry, wash the dishes, blah, 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 whatever you think is so important. It has to be done before you do your workout. It doesn't. The dishes will sit in the dish rack. You don't have to put them away this instant, okay? And the last one is energy, and then I'm going to wrap it up. I realize this is getting long. Actually, let's walk to my destination postcard as we do this. So energy is a tough one for a lot of you, I know. Oh, no, there's children upstairs, so I'm going to have to make this quick. What I would suggest you do if you feel like you have no energy throughout the day is for the next 3 or 4 days, track it. Put a timer on your watch or your clock or your phone, and every hour, make a little note, just wherever, just beside, on the kitchen counter or on your phone, what your energy is out of 10. And do that for a couple of days and see what is actually, how energetic do you feel? And see if you can track times that you have good energy and see if you can track times where you have low energy, and maybe we can work with those energy peaks and lows. Whoa, I hear crying. It's okay, you're okay. They're fine. Here's my, I don't know what you call it. Everything's going to be backwards for you. So this is what I made for myself. You'll see there's tons of hiking, mountains. Love these pictures, okay? And then I also have, if you're curious as to what all this like map is here, this is me having mapped out the Bruce Trail. And I'm slowly doing all of the Bruce Trail. So that was my goal for myself. And I'm doing really good. I think I've done almost about 200 kilometers of it. It's like 900 kilometers, but this is my space. And this is what motivates me. Okay, so feel free to do something like that too, to keep yourself accountable. I hope you have a great weekend, and I better go deal with those guys. Talk to you later, bye.